The championship play that demands flawless execution is not merely a metric of athletic success, but a profound crucible, demanding you confront the parts of yourself that have been conditioned to equate worth with utility to others. And true partnership requires not sacrificing your own shot for someone else's glory, but integrating the weight of mutual recognition until teamwork becomes an act of radical self-honoring rather than performative self-erasure. In The Perfect Assist, Jillian Arly transforms the sports romance trope into precise exploration of feminine sovereignty and embodied accountability, proving liberation isn't found in winning the game, it's forged in honoring the athlete beneath the jersey when every coaching directive demands she remain support above all else. From squeaking sneakers and locker room steam narration, listeners enter worlds where strategy is syntax and presence is the only unbreakable play, perfect for fans of emotionally intelligent sports romance where female complexity defies sidekick tropes. When point guard Ilara Vance returns to her team after injury, expecting to reclaim her role as facilitator, she discovers the court's rhythm mirrors the exact suppression she's endured beneath years of performative compliance. And star forward Julian Thorne's quiet refusal to treat her as mere setup creates space for connection, defying positional hierarchy. Navigating tournament pressure and varied attractions, Ilara realizes this comeback isn't about service but recalibration. With Arly avoiding reducing Ilara to selfless teammate or Julian to selfish scorer, instead crafting radical reciprocity within constraint, where trust is earned through honoring boundaries even as competition blurs them. And audiobook narration amplifies this alchemy by capturing Ilara's disciplined focus fracturing into clarity and Julian's guarded intensity revealing warmth beneath vigilance, making listeners feel seismic shifts of souls learning some assists can only be made when you stop letting stats define their validity. What elevates this beyond typical sports fare is portraying athletic intimacy as somatic practice rather than romanticized teamwork, with Ilara confronting how competitive culture equated worth with output, while Julian creates sanctuary where her contradictions exist without diminishment, their relationship evolving through shared silences during film study, bypassing performance, rhythms protecting both operational integrity and psychological safety, and mutual defense against coaches mistaking tenderness for distraction, supported by fellow players encoding suppressed pressure, elders carrying intergenerational weight, and the arena itself absorbing decades of unspoken bargains, reinforcing that in extraction-based systems, tenderness toward process is technique, and presence is sustainable resource, with passing lanes mirroring emotional attunement and timeout huddles becoming metaphors for earned trust. For audiobook listeners, this production is immersive descent into sacred collaboration, with narrators embodying Ilara and Julian with remarkable distinction, sound design anchoring existential stakes through distant buzzer echoes, rain against gymnasium roofs, and hushed breath syncing with moments of clarity, pacing mirroring game cadence from deliberate reflection to surging awakenings, ultimately redefining sports romance by centering female epistemology within athletic frameworks and affirming that sometimes the most powerful act is choosing to pass on your own terms, honoring whole self even in landscapes shaped by expectation.